Today's lesson is reordering the sentence. Dear students, you have to go through this lesson and write in your grammar notebook the main features of it based on the lesson that you will see, and then later I will be giving you exercises to be done for reordering the sentence based on what we studied today. So reordering the sentence. Dear students, this is a very easy task. The only thing we require is understanding of sentence structure. Sentence structure is the arrangement of words in a sentence. You already know the sentence is composed of words such as nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Other important words that will help us in understanding the order of the words, and if the order is missing, then we can put them right. So other important words that will help us to understand word order are subject and object. These are important words in this regard. So what is subject? Subject, the noun or nouns that perform the action, is the subject, and as far as the structure is concerned, they come before the finite verb. Example, the cat jumped. The cat is the subject and finite verb is jumped. The subject of this sentence is the noun cat because it is performing the action of jumping. I hope it's quite clear. So let us continue with our second example. Mice and cats sleep. Now here you can see the difference. There is a difference between this one and the earlier example. What is the difference? Here there are two subjects taken together. Mice and cats sleep. The subject of this sentence are the nouns mice and cats. So this is called a compound subject because there is more than one subject performing the same action. Now let us come to object. Another watchword is object when we are thinking about reordering the sentence or ordering the sentence. Example, the child ate chocolate. The child ate chocolate. The object of this sentence is the noun chocolate because the child is eating the chocolate. The chocolate is receiving the action. The child is performing the action on the chocolate, and that action is of eating. I hope it's quite clear. Let us continue with another example of object. She is eating rice and bread. What is the difference between this one and the previous one which we have just seen? Yes, you are right. Here there are two objects. She is eating rice and bread. So rice, one object, bread, another object. Both are coming after the finite verb is eating. Next, the objects of this sentence are the nouns rice and bread. So the subject is eating them both. What is the subject? She is the subject. So subject is eating both rice and bread. This brings us, dear students, to the 5 basic structures. If you hone them, if you learn them, and if you understand them, if you are able to frame even sentences by just looking at the combination. Suppose I say make 5 sentences based on subject verb, so you should be able to make 5 sentences. If I say make 5 sentences based on subject verb object, then you should be able to make sentences subject verb object. You have to test yourself in this regard. So 5 basic structures are there. The first one is the subject verb. It is represented by SV combination. The second one is subject verb object. It is represented by subject verb object, SVO, and then subject verb adjective, and it is represented by SVADJ. And the fourth one is subject verb adverb, SVADV. The fifth one is subject verb noun, SVN. So these you have to learn carefully, and let us go through the first one and try to frame sentences through these examples given there. So subject verb, subject verb. Examples. There are 3 examples. So the first one is the dog plays. The dog plays. The dog is the subject and plays is the verb, finite verb. In the second sentence, SV combination, Mohan subject and laughs verb or finite verb. So Mohan laughs. Then the third one is Ravi sleeps. Ravi subject and sleeps verb. So let us move on to the second one, subject verb object, SVO. Examples: the boy bathes the dog. The boy subject, bathes verb, the dog object. So SVO. I eat apples. Here the pronoun is used in place of noun. So I subject, eat verb or finite verb, and apples object. In the third one, Dave throws the ball. Dave throws the ball. Dave is the subject, throws is the verb, the ball is the object. So let us go on to the third one, third combination, and that is subject verb adjective and SVADJ. So subject verb adjective. Examples: the first one is Mohini is beautiful. Mohini is beautiful. So Mohini subject, is verb, and beautiful adjective. Similarly here, they are nice. They are nice. They pronoun, and it is also the subject here as are, verb, finite verb, nice adjective. Then another sentence, the third one, I am angry. Pronoun I is the subject here, is the verb, and angry is the adjective. I hope these examples are quite clear, and if you are asked to make sentences, you will definitely be able to make them. So let us come to the fourth one, subject verb adverb, SV adverb. Examples: Yash laughs loudly. Yash laughs loudly. Yash is the subject, laughs is the verb, and loudly is the adverb. Mostly adverbs have ly ending, so you can understand them by that. Otherwise, you can see that if a word is telling something about the manner, time, frequency, etc. Of the happening or the verb, then it is definitely an adverb. So Yash laughs loudly. How Yash laughs? Loudly. So it's subject, verb and adverb. Second one, the bird flies high. The bird flies high. Subject, the bird, flies, finite verb, and high. And it is the adverb. Flowers are everywhere. Where are the flowers? Everywhere. At which place are the flowers? Everywhere. So subject, verb and adverb. So I hope you can yourself make these sentences, or based on this. Let us come to the last one, last combination, subject, verb and noun, represented by SVN. So examples, these are the three examples here. I am the principal. I am the principal. So I, subject, am, verb, the principal is the noun. My dad is a fisherman. My dad is a fisherman. My dad is a fisherman. My dad, subject, is, verb, a fisherman, noun. Yes. So the girl, what is it? Yes, subject, is, verb, a student, noun. Okay, so now you are understanding, you have already understood these 5 basic subject, verb and noun, or different word orders. So there are some related structures as well besides the structures, the 5 structures we have studied, and these related structures, you have already an inkling about them, you have already an understanding about them. So changing the tense does not change the structure. In this regard, the first thing that we should understand is that if a sentence is given and if it has got a particular structure and we are doing nothing but just changing the tense of that sentence, then it is not going to change the structure. So here are the examples. So the first one is subject verb combination. The dog plays. The dog, subject, we have already seen this. We are just revising the first one. The dog, and plays is the verb. This is the subject verb combination. You can see the red ones are subject and the blue ones are the verb combination, and it is all the same. But only thing is that the tense is changing of the same sentence. The dog plays. The second one is the dog is playing. So we have changed the tense from simple present to present continuous or present progressive. So the dog was playing. Again we have changed the tense from simple present to past continuous or past progressive. So has it changed the structure? No, not at all. This is the dog, subject, and was playing is the finite verb. Here the finite verb is a combination of helping verb and main verb, but this whole thing is one verb, this whole thing is one verb only. Similarly, this whole thing is one verb. So I think it is not a very difficult thing if you have done the tense tables nicely, and if you have made affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences, then you can very well understand this thing, that the structure doesn't change by changing the tense of a sentence. So let us go on to the next one, and that is among these related structures, changing to negative or interrogative brings about slight change in the structure. So changing to negative or interrogative brings about slight change in the structure, and this also you are well versed with if your tenses are right and if you have practiced affirmative, negative and interrogative according to the tenses. And if not, then this is the time when you have to revise. So examples: the cat plays. The cat subject, plays is verb. So affirmative sentence it is. Now from this we can make negative sentence. Negative sentence brings a slight change in the structure, and that you already know that we have to use helping verb and we have to use not. And then if we are using in the helping verb s or es, then we cannot use it here like it was here in the affirmative sentence. So in negative sentence the helping verb takes s or es, and that's why here we don't use. This is just a revision for you. So the cat does not play. So there is a slight change in the structure. You can see there is subject followed by helping verb followed by not, and finally followed by main verb. So this change comes in this basic structure. But the verb, when if you are asked where is the finite verb, and then it is the same, does not play. This whole thing is the finite verb. Okay. So have you understood all the things? I hope you have understood them. Now practice at least these sentence structures. Write down the notes in your notebook, and be prepared for the questions based on this. Soon I will be posting questions to you. Thank you.